Hi, I'm Debbie Hartner.
I'm Elsie Johnson.
And we are two sisters, Southern Cooking.
We're back together today.
Hey, and I forgot the batteries to the GoPro and to my Canon camera. So we're on Elsie's Canon and we're going to use the GoPro sparingly. And I'm also going to use my cell phone camera also to help fill in the gaps. So we're going to do something that nobody really knows much about. If you like to grill out on the grill or you want to get a smoky flavor put into your meat, especially chicken, we recommend that you buy one of these little cylinders. I got it on Amazon for I think it was like 12 bucks. And it comes with a cleaner and everything. And what you do is you put in your chips. So Elsie has apple smoking chips. So we're going to put it in there. And then we're going to use our torch, or you could use a lighter and light it and then put it in your cold grill for 9 minutes, and then you put your chicken or your beef or whatever you're going to cold smoke in there for 30 minutes and you let it smoke. And then you take it out, and in the meantime we'll be back in here making our marinade. And once we make the marinade, then we're going to go ahead and put it in the fridge for 4 to 6 hours, and then we're going to fry it. So we'll make a dry dredge to put it in. So
All right, so we have a Rec-Tec grill outside that I usually use multiple times a week. It is a pellet fed grill, but we're not using the pellets today. We're going to do this because we're not even lighting it. We're just using it as a vessel to put the stuff in.
correct.
So we'll be out there in a minute, but right now we're going to throw our wood chips in. And I like apple wood. I like pecan wood to eat, regardless of whether it's wood chips or wood pellets. I like those two flavors. Probably the best.
Hickory is another one you can use. Don't use any soft woods like cedar, because cedar puts off it's a carbon that could be a carcinogen. So you do not want to use cedar as this.
Another thing that I don't care for is I don't care for mesquite, but I know a lot of people do, but mesquite is very strong.
Yes.
So I kind of tend to lean towards pecan or apple or cherry.
So what we're doing is we're infusing the woods flavors into the chicken, and then we take it and we put it in our wet dredge into the fridge, and then when we get it out, we put it in the dry dredge, and then we fry it up for about 8 minutes on each side. So, because chicken's so expensive, we got a whole chicken. Elsie cut that up. Maybe someday soon, out here on the prep station, we'll have Elsie cut up a chicken and show you exactly how to do it in case you run into the same problems as us. So, it looks like we are about full.
I think we are.
And
I got a couple small pieces to fill it.
We're going to take the GoPro outside and we were going to show you how we do it. We're going to lay out the chicken on the grill.
Okay.
All right, we'll see you in a minute.
Hey y'all, we are back. So we have our grills starting to smoke outside, and
Called a cold smoke.
yeah, the
It's
grill's
not
not hot at all. So, all right, so we have, this is going to be our brine. This is going to take the longest.
Yes.
This takes between, what did you say?
4 to 6 hours.
So, I mean, basically, even if we get it at 4 hours, I think it'll be enough probably, but we'll see. We'll see how long we can have it.
Okay.
So, all right, so we have
Garlic powder, onion powder, we have salt and sugar and cayenne pepper.
right. And if you had access to jalapeno powder, which I have actually never seen.
You only can get it online.
Yeah.
Or in a specialty store.
So I'm going to pour this in here. You're going to stir this real quick, and I'm going to
Okay.
turn the timer off.
Yeah, because that means that our grill has
It's
met
ready.
its 9 minutes and it's ready for the chicken. So I'm going to go ahead and just mix this together. We are going to let this sit here for the 30 minutes and then we will pour this over our chicken in the bag. We're going to mix this together.
And then that's going to go in the refrigerator
for 4 to 6 hours. And then we do the dry dredge and then we fry it. All right, guys. We will see you when we get ready to put the chicken on the grill, and then we'll be back in and show you what it looks like after it's been infused with all these applewood smoke, and just going to be delicious because it's not going to be just chicken, fried chicken. This is going to be smoked inside, so it's going to have an extra flavor to it.
Yeah, it's going to have a subtle flavor.
Yeah, it's going to be good, y'all. All right, we'll be back.
So Elsie just lit the grill with the little cold smoker in here. So as you see here, we're going to have a nice smoke on this, and we're going to let this sit for 9 minutes, and then we'll put our chicken in. We're just going to leave it in our pan, and then we're going to work on our wet dredge, and we'll be right back. All right, so we have a good smoke on our cold smoke. We have our chicken right here in our pan, and we're going to go ahead and close this lid and let it go ahead and get going here because it is smoking really nice. So we will see you guys in a little bit, and we'll get all of this going, and can't wait for you to see how good it looks.
Okay, y'all, so we are ready to open up this smoking grill. It's really smoking. So look at the meat. It's really like it's cold smoked them. So you can see here where it's changed the texture of the skin of the chicken. So we're going to go ahead and take this in there and do our brine, and we'll be back in a couple moments.
The brine for the chicken is buttermilk, salt, sugar, cayenne pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. I mix it in the mixing cup and I pour it over the chicken that is in the Ziploc bag, and we marinate it for 4 to 6 hours in the fridge.
Our meat smells so good, and it's not cooked. This is a cold
30
smoke.
minutes. We did this for 30 minutes, and it did what it's supposed to do. So we're going to put our chicken down in our Ziploc bag here. Actually, you can see, look.
You can see where the smoke is on the, but it's a cold smoke. It's not a hot smoke. So this meat probably still could be considered, if we were touching it, it would still be a little cold.
Yeah, I bet it would be.
But it puts a flavor inside of the meat, and then we're going to fry it later after we brine it. Well, we're going to do buttermilk in it. Now you know that's going to break down the chicken real good.
I told you about that recipe I did yesterday with the chicken sandwiches, right?
Yes.
It was it had buttermilk,
I'm telling you, it breaks it down.
and
Gets in there.
and it
Breaks it down.
it made an excellent sandwich. Roger ate 2 of them. It was really
I'm
good.
telling you.
So we're gonna have to do that recipe
Yes.
soon.
Yeah, we're going to do mac and cheese tonight. And we're also doing 2 types of greens. We're going to do turnip and mustard greens.
Yep.
With some ham hock or some kind of backbone or some kind of bacon or something. We're going to
Okay.
do some kind of a pork cutter.
All right. Go ahead and just lay that one down, and then we'll load this one up.
Okay.
What we'll do is we'll just split that brine in half
Yeah.
and put half of it on one.
So we're going to do this between 4 to 6 hours where we're going to brine it. Because right now, if you had done a hot smoke on this, you wouldn't be able to get any of this ingredients to do this. But while you're doing cold, it's able to absorb it. But it also gives it the flavor inside.
Yeah, it just infused the flavor in it.
All right. So half of it is here.
I'm gonna put
And you
this
know,
out
we've
of the
already
way.
mixed all of this together here. So we're just going to pour 1 cup in each one. And then we're going to massage it a little bit and get it all combined. It's going to be so good, y'all.
Okay.
All right, so we got a little over 2 cups here. So we are going to check.
A little more.
There we go.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna press it down so that and leave part of it open so I can get the air out as much as possible. Getting the air out actually helps to get the brine around everything so nothing's sticking up in any air.
By the way, that little smoker that we got for $12 at Amazon,
It works good.
worth it. And it comes with a brush, and it comes with stuff that you can brush the meat with too, and everything. while she's doing that and closing that one up, I'm gonna go ahead and just massage this into
Just
the meat.
go about 3/4 of the way across your bag and press down
Just get the air out.
and then pull the rest of it closed. And you can see there's no air. You can see it's
Yeah.
pulled together.
I can't wait. This is going to taste delicious. It's going to give you a little bit of smokiness with a nice fried chicken.
Yeah.
We're going to be having some good eating, y'all.
The flour mixture is fairly simple. It's
Yeah.
just salt, pepper, and flour.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
That's it. And that is just to give the outside a nice taste,
Right.
basically. But all your flavors want to be inside with all this brine and this smoky
Right.
flavor that's been infused. Okay, y'all, so we're going to go ahead and put this in the refrigerator 4 to 6 hours, and we'll see you back when we are ready
To flour it up.
to flour it up in our dry dredge, and then we're going to fry it up. It's going to be good, y'all.
And we're going to fry it in the big cast iron
Yeah,
so we can
we
get
have a
it.
15-inch skillet.
Yeah,
It's
so
huge.
we'll get it that way. We can get as much chicken in there in
right.
one go.
That's right. We'll see you guys.
Hey y'all, I have my flour here and my salt and pepper. And I'm just gonna mix this up a little bit. That's all the dry dredge that we're putting on this chicken. So, this is my refrigerated chicken that we put in the brine earlier. So I'm going to roll it around in this flour. I'm just going to set it over here on the tray. We have our cast iron skillet in there heating up, coming to temp right now. And we're going to go in there in a second. And we're going to start.
It is at
Frying.
temp and it's ready to roll.
Okay.
Got some big pieces to cook here.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna make some good fried chicken. You can smell that smoked
Mm-hmm.
in the meat still.
Yeah, you sure can.
And we're gonna cook this here at 8 minutes each, and we're gonna flip them about every 2 minutes so we get an even browning all over the chicken. Might have to cook it a little bit longer too with the bigger pieces, like with the breast and stuff. Sometimes you have to cook a little bit more, but your temperature internally has to be 165 degrees.
Okay, these are ready. We're gonna go start the process, and I'm gonna, as soon as all these are in the frying pan, I think we can get all those in the frying pan because it's a big one, and then I will flour the rest and put them over here.
All right, we'll take the GoPro into the kitchen. We'll be right back. We brought our oil temperature up to 325 degrees in our cast iron. Now this is a humongous cast iron skillet. It takes up 3 burners.
So we were able to cook our chicken after the dry dredge, and we flipped them about every 2 minutes. Smaller pieces were about 8 to 10 minutes to cook. Larger pieces about 15 minutes with the internal temperature of 165.
Okay, y'all, so it's time to turn our chicken. Start to get golden on the other side. We're gonna turn these probably about 2 more times to get them completely cooked. We just don't want them to be unevenly cooked. And we're going to get the golden color on them. There we go. And we'll set the timer for 2 more minutes, and then we'll flip them again. I'll be good, y'all.
Hi, I'm Elsie.
And I'm Debbie.
We're two sisters Southern Cooking.
And we thank you for visiting our page. Please like, share, and subscribe.